What is up, guys? Matthew here, and welcome back to our FIFA 21 career mode with the mighty Boro. And today we're back with another 3 games in our 4th and final season. And what we have today is an FA Cup game against Walsall, followed by a League Cup semi-final against Watford in the first leg, and then Wolves in the league. What I am going to do, though, is I'm going to simulate the Walsall game. I am pretty confident, and I think I should be, that our squad is good enough to beat a team near the bottom of League One. It's just so we can crack on with the likes of the League Cup semi and get 2 Premier League games out the way. It's a game I'm fairly confident we should win. I mean, it's Boro. It's always a risk simulating. But, you know, it's something that we should. It's a game we should win. Anyway, we've got a problem. I'm not too sure what the problem is. Oh, it's Hudson-Odoi's injury. That's right. Yeah, he's got a bruised shoulder for 5 days. But that's nothing to worry about too much. Let's pick the team anyway. So I always do that. I forget that I'm editing the actual proper set squad in the career mode itself, and not for this game specifically. So I've just jumped out of that and went into the Walsall game itself and basically put that team back together. It's a team that should still get the job done. We're not going to sim it completely, as in quick sim it, but we are going to watch through this one just in case we need to jump in at any point. I don't recognise any players from their lineup. I'm confident. So then, let's see. Let's hope we don't have to jump in. I remember we had to jump in a pre-season game when we were getting battered. We simulated most of pre-season, and I think we pretty much lost every game. So that just goes to show there's no guarantee. Here's Walsall carrying the ball quite nicely. That's a overhit cross. But they've got all the possession at the moment. Backing in with a good tackle. We've finally got a bit of the ball. Good ball over the top. Wales plays it in. It's in the middle. Oh, and McNair has a shot that's saved. Unlucky. That comes out, and I think that was Banks with the shot there, or Morsey maybe.
Well, it's the care and attention, all that work to get in the position, and then way.
Come on. Getting a grip of this game now. Reina. Ings is in at Wills. Oh. It's 2 chances. They keep giving the ball away. They give it straight to Spence. McNair out to Spence. Reina. McNair, Wills. Patient build up on this right. Spence, is he going to cross it? Plays it in. McNair wins a corner. No, nothing comes of that. Vasquez whipped it in.
Spence.
Reina, oh, lovely turn inside and defended well. They've held their own for the first half an hour. And this is a good counter-attack. It's in the back post. Banks does well. Now Reina running through the middle. Vasquez. We've gone backwards. Reina. McNair to Wills. Spence. I don't know if this is going to plan or not. We seem to have quite a lot of the ball, but not doing much with it.
What can they do to stop him running at them? Paddy McNair. Lucas Vasquez.
Stats-wise, yeah, we've had a couple of shots. Well, that's half time. Yeah, not ideal. I won't make any changes just yet, but yeah, we need to find a goal from somewhere.
The teams are ready to have a go at each other again as the second half commences.
Or are we going to have to jump in?
Went in strongly, decisively,
and rescue the situation? You'd like to think we wouldn't, but
good movement.
Oh, through the middle, Mackinnon. Good tackle. Oh, look at the run on the right. Here he is, Wills. Come on, Wills. Yes! Beautiful. Nathan Wills gets the goal we need.
The opening goal of the game then.
Hopefully that'll set the precedent for the rest of the game. Walsall are coming straight back at us, but Here we are on the counter-attack. It's nice to see us scoring from a counter-attack in the simulator, because that's exactly how we normally play. Ings needs to be in the box, really. He's carried that. McNair. Oh. Just needed to try and find Reina. Spence, good defending. Here's Reina. McNair.
Fine use of the ball.
McNair, can he get through the middle? Oh, it's Danny Ings. It's got to be 2. There we go. Danny Ings makes it 2. And with 20 minutes to go, you'd like to think that would be enough. Oh, he's in again. Ah, must have been offside. Well, we'll make a few changes now then. Reina looks a bit tired. Foden can come on for a bit. I'll give Dijksteel some minutes. I feel like he's been unfairly left out. Vasquez off for Correa. There we go.
And it's a matter of what occurs.
But a goal here for Walsall changes the game.
Looking for the angle and crossed in
but we've defended it well.
Just wanted to get it out of there.
Good counter-attacking once again. Vasquez. Banks.
It looks promising. Could it be?
Oh, there we go. Beautiful. Danny Ings with a second goal for him. Third for us.
It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine the...
I was never in doubt, was it? Never in doubt. Was worried that half-time didn't look too good. Oh, I've accidentally clicked jump in. Whoops. Oh, well. We'll jump in for the...
fine reading of the situation.
For the final few minutes. It's a bit long.
And a throw-in it's going to be.
Meant to click jump to result, not jump in. Well, I think Walsall should be happy with the performance they put in the first half. At least they seem to have held their own quite well.
And they continue to advance.
Oh man, I'd feel really rubbish if I took over and we conceded. Oh, there's so much room for Correa. It's actually a really bad ball, but there we go. That's that. We jumped in to steal the glory, but as expected, we are through. So we're into January, which means we can make signings if we want. Hudson-Odoi wants to be straight back in, and he will be, of course. But yeah, I mean, this is going to be our last season, so any signings we make is going to be for the sake of 6 months, really. Is there anywhere in the squad that we might need to bolster? I mean, there's plenty of players we could call back up from a loan if we had to. Oh wow, we've got so many players out on loan, I didn't even realise. Plenty of wingers. We don't actually have a left winger by trade. Correa just plays there. Hudson-Odoi, Correa. I mean, Vasquez has been good. I don't think he's as quick as we would have wanted. He's decreasing with rating. One player I really did like the look of in the Euros is this Jeremy Doku. We must be close to scouting him fully. Oh wow. Oh wow, he's fulfilling that potential. 44 million he's worth. I don't think we're going to be able to loan him. Anyway, let's get the proper squad sorted. In fact, what I'm going to do while I'm in there is swap out Vasquez for Correa, as Correa has been a starter. So, anyway, from one cup competition to another, it's time for the first leg of the League Cup semi-final against a team who did knock out Manchester City. I don't think they're in the Premier League. I think they got relegated last season. But the way this cream mod's going, they're probably bossing the Championship. Or are they in the Premier League? I think they are. Well, I didn't even know they played in the same league as Watford. Where are they? Ah, They're 16th. That's respectable. It's better than Norwich and Leeds. Jesus Christ. Oh well, no pushovers then. They've knocked out City on penalties. This will not be an easy test. Always remember Watford with a team that absolutely walked the Championship.
A look at the starting 11 for Middlesbrough.
In that very first season, we got promoted through the playoffs. If you want to go all the way back to season 1, and I remember coming here, and I don't know if it was here or at the Riverside, but Watford battered us 4-1, and I thought they were definitely going to be a Premier League mainstay when we joined them in the playoff final. But like a lot of teams who got promoted with us and subsequently got relegated, they've just been like yo-yo teams ever since. Up one season, down the next. But they've done well to get this far. And they did knock out Manchester City, the informed team in the country. So there's nothing stopping them from knocking us out as well.
Bellingham. Gibson now.
Bellingham to Gibson is Bellingham.
The pass could
Good
be
ball into Foden. Can he get back on his left foot? Might take a shot early.
tremendous block.
Block comes back out to Hudson-Odoi, who went with his right for some reason. I know it's his weaker foot, but yeah, couldn't get out of his feet with his right foot there. Good pressing from
Giving possession back to
Foden.
position.
Correa to Foden. Overlapping on all sides here.
Passing it through.
Callum Hudson-Odoi. He's went with his left again.
Saw the whites of the keeper's eyes and the whites of his outstretched.
Well, not again. He should have went with his left before. Maybe he should have went with his right that time.
Great reflexes from the keeper.
Wasn't a bad strike with his weaker foot, but I think the last two chances Hudson-Odoi's picked his wrong foot. Well, Foden winning ahead of there. He's done really well. Origi, good hold up play. Good lay off to Foden in. Foden's in here.
Missed
Oh!
by an awful lot.
That wasn't far wide. You expect him to put that in the far corner. And it was just wide. Couple of chances now that we've wasted. That was the biggest.
Tomori. Spence. Declan Rice.
Here's Rice.
And Bellingham.
Bellingham and Foden combining well.
Not a fantastic.
Foden gets back through the gap when the advantage was played. But his shot was blocked. Bellingham's unlucky there.
Domingos.
Rice has to come out. Here's Keena.
On and on he goes.
Straight into Ben Gibson, who stands his ground brilliantly. Rice, great run through the middle by Hudson-Odoi. Rice has picked him out, and surely Hudson-Odoi scores.
The first goal of the semi-final. A huge moment.
Thought his touch was heavy, but he just gets ahead of the keeper.
Well, here it is again.
Back from his knock,
Racing transition.
straight on the
It was
score
so
sheet.
quick to get out from the back.
Thought that
And
touch
then
was
through a
just
goal. You never really
a bit
had
too
any
close
doubt
to the
it was gonna
keeper.
start that way. Good
But
finish.
yeah, slotted under the keeper, beautifully done. Any advantage going back to the Riverside is a good one, and we lead. And we've played very well so far.
Good tackle. It'll be a throw.
Bellingham to Correa.
And a good-looking ball.
Coulson whips it in.
Pretty comfortable piece of defending.
Comes out to Rice.
Jude Bellingham.
Bellingham.
Origi.
Origi with a lovely turn. Oh, beautifully done.
A two-goal cushion now, and they just need to keep the confidence.
Divock Origi. Great awareness. Great turn. Bit harsh of the Watford fans to boo.
Well, here it is again. It looks a simple goal. He gets in a position. Not that
Beautiful turn from
He has to
Origi.
hit the target. He does that, and it's in the back of the net.
Thought it was a bit close to keeper at first, but placed into the far corner.
Well, enjoy the good days as a coach. It could be a roller coaster ride, I can tell you that.
And if we can carry a 3 or 4 goal advantage going into the home leg, we're pretty much at Wembley. 2-0.
2-0.
Rice with 2v1 on this right-hand side. Spence. Infield to Hudson-Odoi. Infield to Foden. Save from the keeper. Rebound is blocked. Good defending. We're playing some very good football at the moment. And it was almost 3.
And using his strength to shield the ball.
Done well to shield the ball from Bellingham there. Success.
Will Hughes. He continues his...
Here he's in the box. A player I had in my last Middlesbrough career mode, actually, on last year's FIFA. And he was a very good player. As a success. Hudson-Odoi comes out with it and plays a lovely ball to Spence. Foden lets it run. Stays on his feet beautifully. Bellingham.
Well, Derek, I've heard the fees around 70.
Correa cuts in. Oh, good save. Goalkeeper keeping them in it. At 3-0, you'd have to say. It'd be a tough ask. 2-0 though. Still to play for.
Adam Messina. Oh, great vision.
João Pedro playing it in field. Rice, as he often is in the right place at the right time. Here's Hudson-Odoi, and look at the space for Correa on the left-hand side. It's a beautiful touch as well. Felix Correa, can he finish us here? And he's went with the wrong foot.
Well, high fives all round for the goalkeeper.
Like Hudson-Odoi, you want him to bend that with his right. And unfortunately, went with his stronger left, and it was the wrong foot to go with, and Coulson's done well there to recover that. Hudson-Odoi towards Ben Gibson. It's down towards Rice. Blocked. Reina plays it out to Hudson-Odoi. He's got all the time in the world to whip it in again. Cleared again as Gibbo looks like he's picked a knock up there. And Reina can't get through. Gibbo though wins that despite the knock. Beautiful 1-2 between Reina and Jude Bellingham. Oh, and it's just wide again. Beautiful move, but again we missed the target. We could have had 5 or 6 or 7 in this game.
Baumgartner. The cross is on.
Baumgartner. I'll tell you what, if I was Watford and I grabbed a goal here, what a result it would be for them. Oh, he had so much room in front of him. He could have took that down and picked a much better shot than that. But I mean, we could have put this tie to bed in one leg with the chances we've had, and 2-0 is still by no means a solid scoreline. It's only half time in the tie, really. So a goal for Watford here could give them all sorts of hope going into the next leg. It'd be like a steal for them. Well, this could be a moment, a big moment. Baumgartner. It's deep. It's headed, but it's over.
Well, wait, don't go anywhere. We're going to have 5 additional minutes.
Well, can we get that huge third goal in the last 5 minutes? It would mean so much, and it would change the tie so much in our favour. Can this man provide the magic like he normally does? And it was just over. I think there might have been a good run and ahead of Bellingham. We should have maybe played Reina through, but so many times Bellingham has produced when we've needed him to. Thought he was going to do the same there.
And intercepted it. Nice looking pass.
Well, that long ball forward for Watford is a hopeless one. I mean, we're taking a 2-goal lead into the second leg, which is still a fantastic result. If it had been a tough game where Watford were far the better team or level with us and we won 2-0, I'd be delighted, but we dominated so much. We should really have put this tie to bed in the first leg, but it goes on. And we take a 2-goal lead into the second leg. So, a very good first leg, and we'll be concluding that in the next episode. Vasquez doesn't want to be on the bench for the next game. He probably will be, to be honest. I'm not going to lie to him. We have got a final scout report on Jeremy Doku, who, well, he's not that bad, to be fair. 82 rated, he's got a big price tag, but that's probably just because he's young. We could try and loan him, you know, just for the fun. I don't see why not. Why not? I mean, we can only loan him. We haven't got the money to do otherwise, and it'd be pointless at this stage of the career mode anyway to do anything less. But he's young. I don't see why a loan wouldn't be something that Anderlecht would like. He's very quick. He perfectly fits what we're all about, to be honest with you. Let's just check the wage bill first before we 148k. Man, got loads of money in the bank. Just for the sake of making one more signing. Oh, the club doesn't want to loan him out. Oh well, doesn't matter. We're going to stick with what we've got. But anyway, let's continue the big fight in the title race, this fierce title race, away to Wolves.
What can they produce on the flank?
Well, there's Adama straight off the bat. A man we unfortunately, despite our best efforts, never quite brought back to the Boro.
Now to the front post.
Puts a ball in early.
And that will be a corner.
And, well, Wolves have a corner after 3 minutes, and it's all come from Traore. We just never quite got him back, did we? I vowed I would, and I'd let you all down. Maybe next FIFA, when we do a Hartlepool Road to Glory career mode from League 2, we can get Adama one day. So that's going to be one hell of a beefy career mode. Anyway, once again, Odison Edouard causing us problems.
Headers are always difficult. It's all about timing, and he got the timing completely wrong there.
Tamori did just enough. But yeah, that's the plan. I don't know if I cut that part of the recording out. I mentioned it in the previous episode. I know Craig, if Craig's watching, he'll be very happy with that. But yeah, back in the very old FIFAs, I don't think you could ever be a Premier League team in the career modes, from what I remember anyway. For some reason, I always, this was when Boro were in the Premier League, that's how far back I'm going. I always used to pick Hartlepool for my career modes in the old FIFAs. I'm going back FIFA 4, 5, 6. And yeah, they've spent long enough, 4 seasons in the National League. They're finally back in the Premier League. The Premier League? I bet they wish. They were finally back in the Football League this next season. So I will definitely be playing a Road to Glory with Hartlepool on next year's FIFA. It'll be something different. I wouldn't want to do another Boro career mode. I'd want to mix it up. So we'll do a proper Road to Glory next FIFA. Did something similar on FIFA 20 with, or FIFA 19 it was, sorry, with Lincoln. Got them to the Premier League. Anyway, enough chatting, because Wolves have started well. And Hoffman, well in there by Mackinnon, as Foden can't find Hudson-Odoi.
And news of a goal in the City game, Alan McInally.
It's a goal for Liverpool. It's been scored by Roberto Firmino.
Well, look at that. City are playing Liverpool.
Hitting the inside of the post and in.
They've only just played Liverpool a couple of games back, I'm sure. But what a chance this now is to close the gap on them. And that's ignited us because Phil Foden is in, and Phil Foden scores.
1-0. They breached the defence.
It's like seeing that City scoreline. Just ignited us to get the goal.
Well, here's the replay, and as we can see,
What a
the
ball from
defence
Bellingham.
can't cope with the through ball, and he had choices of what type of finish to apply.
Wolves have started the brighter,
For the smash, lovely goal.
but we do what we do best. Take our chances. And if it stays as it is, we would be one solitary point behind Man City. So Hudson Edouard with a massive opportunity on the edge of the box. They're going to do something clever. Edouard! Well,
Straight into the wall.
that was poor.
Simple save, really.
I know it's always hard getting them up and down from there, but it's a poor free kick as Correa, well, he's absolutely rinsed Zielinski. I mean, his pace is absolutely ridiculous. And he's now charging through the middle, unchallenged. Phil Foden scores again.
There he is, and the double.
And that all come from Felix Correa's unbelievable run.
Well, here's the replay.
Thought he'd gone with the wrong foot, Foden, but it just snuck in.
Coolly slides it past a lonely keeper, who will be asking questions about where his back four went to.
And it was going away from goal, but it just caught the post. 2 chances, 2 goals. Perfect away performance so far.
Jude Bellingham.
Well won by Origi. And now Bellingham driving through the middle. We've got players who are really good at carrying the ball, and Phil Foden has beat Kimpembe. Oh, and he's hit the bar. That can't have been far from crossing the line.
But the goalkeeper has it now.
Foden inches away
And then it ended up in his hands.
from a first half hat-trick.
It's over.
Spencer's done really well in that corner.
Dealt with efficiently.
Surrounded by 2 Wolves players, and he's still got the ball. Rice. Bellingham. I feel like if he can just beat the one, he can take the shots. And it was saved. Well, here we are. This is a proper look.
On these occasions, the goal decision system comes in handy, Lee.
Well, not on this
I do like the goal line
occasion.
technology,
We can all
but
see that.
yeah.
We'll have another look at it. The tighter issues, yes, but sometimes technology gets in the way. That's just a waste of space.
Well, make sure you join us for more Premier League action coming your way. It's Wolverhampton Wanderers taking
Bellingham.
Leeds United.
Yeah, really looking forward to it. Always a great atmosphere in that
Foden.
stadium. It should be a really entertaining match.
Oh, look at the space for Divock Origi at the near post. And that's just bad defending.
Surely there's no way they can throw this away.
Great header.
Absolutely dominant.
But, I mean, look at the room that Origi runs into here.
Dangerous ball into the paint.
Great run.
And finishing like that.
Terrible defending.
Goal is absolutely superb.
Slightly different vantage.
Origi just took that in his stride. Flicked it into the corner. $18 goals for Divock Origi now, and another 3 points. Phil Foden then with the corner.
Played in.
In towards Mackinnon.
Counts for naught.
Headed up into a dangerous spot. Comes out to Paddy McNair. Forced to Hudson-Odoi. Can't quite get the shot off. Ings trying to find some
That's an
space.
excellent piece of defending to thwart.
Defended well.
Zielinski. Now here's Johnny. 15 minutes remaining. And a good-looking ball.
That's a great ball. Let's try Traore. Crosses comes in.
To put a stop to the chance.
Look at this from Max
Given too
Aarons.
much space.
Charging in past Vasquez like he's not there. Dinks into the middle.
Clear.
Headed clear. Back in again.
There's been a goal in the
Tamori beats Edouard to that.
It's a third goal for Liverpool. It's been scored by a
Well, it seems like Liverpool are going to beat City.
He rose highest to head home a corner.
Foden skips past the defender.
3-0.
Thanks.
Ings.
Might be.
Foden.
Saved it well.
Good save.
Corner coming up.
Well, Tomori did well to get up and win that header. He's carrying a knock, actually. I'm not too sure where he's got it from. That's a dangerous cross from Pedence. I'm surprised they've only just brought Pedence on now. He caused us a lot of problems last time we played Wolves. I think it might have been in a cup game. I might have been in the league. But yeah, he started and caused us some problems. They've only brought him off the bench today. That's a ball in towards him. Too bad he's the smallest player on the pitch by a mile. But yeah, I have no idea where he's picked that knock up from, Tomori. Hopefully it's nothing too serious. But yeah, it's been a well-controlled, solid win once again. Clean sheet to boot, and City are going to, well, they're getting beat 3-1 by Liverpool, so we are going to close the gap to within 1 point. As Traore is doing one of his vintage runs here, and he's played in Gibbs White. And they will get one last chance to get on the score sheet. But apart from the first couple of minutes, Wolves have not really threatened us at all. I thought we were going to be in for a game after the first minute or two, but it's not really ended up shaping that way. We've shut them out with them 2 goals in the first half. Again, they're aiming for the shortest man on the pitch. He does play it out to Gibbs White, and the referee not even giving them the opportunity. 3-0 win away from home, and we finally close the gap to Manchester City. Well, you can't say we're not doing absolutely everything in this title race to make something of it and keep pace with the leaders. And finally, we've had a bit of a breakthrough. Vasquez is happy that we brought him on off the bench, so I'm happy to see that he's happy. But there we go, look at that. Liverpool's result has tightened it right up. And now there's 2 points separating the top 3 with all pretty good goal differences. This is the 3-horse title race that you want to be a part of. We are, well, we've got the joint, well, not the joint, we've got the best record in terms of defeats, only losing the 1 game. And yeah, Liverpool and City right around us. Incredible. And next up, to finish the episode, we're away to Chelsea. So let's hope that this 1 point gap isn't a temporary thing and that we can maintain it. It's going to be hard going to Stamford Bridge though. But I mean, Chelsea are almost out of sight in terms of the title race. If we beat them, they might be as well as out of it, to be fair. City have Southampton, who are 5th. So another test for City. A test for us too. And I think Liverpool... Who have Liverpool got? They've got Tottenham. So all 3 of... well, in fact, the top 6 are all playing each other in the same weekend, which is quite incredible. So this could be a huge game for the title race. High press from Chelsea, but we've picked out Bellingham with the ball. It was a good ball from Henderson. And here's Foden making that run, but big tackle from Matip there. Here's Werner.
Chelsea looking dangerous.
First time Chelsea have got men forward. Rice followed him every step of the way. Here's Kennedy. Chilwell. Up against his opposite number, Hudson-Odoi. Done well against him too. Casemiro. Into Werner. Gibble's in the right place at the right time, but it falls to Kai Havertz, who puts it past Dean Henderson. And we are behind at Stamford Bridge. I think Havertz has pulled his hamstring in that celebration. But we fall behind.
Well, as we can see, the keeper,
and I think we're unlucky. It was a good block from Gibble. But it fell straight to Havertz.
Well, let's have another view of that goal.
And he just wrapped it round Henderson. Well, we've got it all to do. We're behind.
And news of a goal in the Wolves match.
Rice does well to beat the challenge. Foden, that's blocked.
Regular updates from Alan McAnally along the
Foden's getting followed by his opposite number.
in a position from which they could
Bellingham,
actually do
we're going to have to be
attack
really
here.
cute in some really tough attacking areas. And Origi's onside here. Oh, and it's saved by Kepa.
And deal with the danger.
I thought he was coming back from an offside position, but he was onside. Shot was straight at Kepa though. Correa to Bellingham. Hudson-Odoi finding himself. Oh, Foden. Beautiful football from Foden. But he's shot straight at the keeper.
Well, they can keep possession of it now.
He did so well in a very tight area.
Struggled with possession a bit, but when
But he
they have
couldn't
the ball,
finish.
They keep delivering the sucker punch. A great advert for low.
Lost possession.
Well, Declan Rice, he really is unmatched in that midfield. What a tackle that was. And now here's Correa. Correa is in behind. He might as well take this himself, but he's dragged it wide. His weaker foot. Could he have squared it to Hudson-Odoi? I'm not too sure. Chilwell had him covered, I think.
Tomori.
Well, second half is underway and Chelsea have brought on a certain Julian Draxler. I forgot we even sold him to Chelsea. But the former Boro man is on, and Coulson has ran straight into Correa, who has got the beating of Ben Gibson. Coulson's going to have to come across here to try and help him. Good ball in.
And so it
And Tomori did enough to prevent a disastrous start to the second half. Correa will take this corner. Chilwell wants it to come short, but
and firing
we've
it
covered the
into
short
the
corner,
area.
and wow, Rice blocks
Thwarting his
Havertz's header.
nick of time.
I think it was a free header. It was. Wow, that might have been going in the far corner if it wasn't for Rice. Teasing us with the short one again.
So the corner played into the box.
Same routine, it falls to Havertz. Blocked by Rice. And I don't know if Matip got a shot on that and it was blocked again.
Elects to go short.
Play it short this time, thankfully. To Chilwell, who's only going backwards.
Well, this is the
Good
story
pressing
we've
by
been following
Foden, but
from
this has
now
been
until
a
the
good
T's
start
have
by
been
Chelsea.
crossed and the I's dotted. Marco Asensio has completed his move to Everton League.
Well, he's been the obvious target for many clubs, and you can see why. He's a top player. Lots of people.
Good football, but I was going to say good covering from Coulson. But it's in the box to Julian Draxler.
Clean, but the danger not
Still not cleared. Oh, and that shot saved. And Rice is in the right
out
place.
of play.
Once again,
Coming up.
Chelsea have been all over us at the start of this second half.
Options in the centre.
Draxler in field. Havertz, nicely done, and Ben Gibson blocks the attempted cross by Werner. Clearance isn't cleared though.
Correa.
And it's in field to Werner, and what a save, Dean Henderson.
Possibilities.
Dean Henderson has just pulled off an unbelievable save that might keep us in the
Boro
game.
making progress.
And Correa has turned Zappacosta.
Fruitful looking attack.
What a run this has been by Correa.
Could level it.
He's gone all the way, but the finish was terrible.
Well, his angles were all right. His reactions were superb. Great goalkeeping.
This is a game that's wide open,
And 30 minutes left for play in this match.
and one which, well, that was a big chance we've missed there.
But it's just whether they can convert that possession into clear
Bellingham's done
chances.
well.
You sense they need to pick up the
Foden
pace a little.
up
Start
against Matip, who's
utilising the
been
wide
very good in
areas
this
more.
game.
The back line's doing a decent job. Hopefully
Hudson-Odoi.
they can do that as well.
Foden, can he turn Matip? Damn right he can! What a finish!
Again. No wonder.
Phil Foden with a beautiful goal.
Well, we've got a better angle of it.
Game on.
Aiming pretty high. Goalkeeper no chance when you go.
Matip was all over him and he still put it in the top corner.
Slightly different vantage point in terms of the goal that was scored.
What a finish from Phil Foden. I can't tell you all the other games around us. Liverpool's game with Tottenham, City's game with Southampton. They're not on at the same time as us. I think they play after us. So I have no idea what the outcome of them games will be. We just need to do our job and we're back level.
Werner with it now.
Werner flicks it on to Draxler, who heads it back. Chilwell nods it on. Rice can't get that. Havertz. Dragged Gibbo out, but Gibbo did well. And now Foden.
Can they hit on the break?
He's turned O'Connell like he's not even there, and Phil Foden's got the middle of the defence to run into, and the ball through was blocked. Maybe we should have took him the whole way. Oh, and now look at that ball. Draxler in behind Spence. He's beaten Spence. Werner through to Julian Draxler! And he's come back to haunt us. The man we sold to Chelsea might have just handed us our second defeat of the season.
Well, here we can see Derek from this better angle. It's
beat Spence, but I mean, what a finish this is.
Let it get to the right place for your foot to make the connection, and there you go, in the back of the...
Flicks it up with one foot, strikes it with the other. We never saw any of that at Boro.
Well, I think the coach can feel the game slipping away here. He's showing his frustration on the sidelines.
And now 3 points is looking very unlikely. 2-1 to Chelsea.
So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. We can go to Alan McInally now for news of...
So we've brought Ings on.
It's a third goal for Wolverhampton Wanderers.
You know, it's serious when we're having to go two up top. We don't have to do it very often these days, but we're going to have to do it here. Origi. Correa. Foden! And we've got straight back into it. Phil Foden with his second. It was a bit of a sweaty goal, but I don't care. The perfect response.
Well, here's the replay. Great disguise.
If anything, I'd call it a great ball from Correa. And Foden will never miss from there.
Well, the happy times are back. The coach is more than delighted by his team's response.
Well, maybe the only way we could keep the possibility of a win was to react as quickly as that. 10 minutes left. Is there going to be a winner?
Draxler and Havertz.
Havertz. We are into the 90th minute. 4 minutes of stoppages. Mount's nicked that off Correa. Is there going to be one last chance for either side? Havertz, what's he doing there? He's won it back off Origi though, fair play to him, and I think Chelsea might get the final chance. Tomori with a great tackle. Foden nods it on, but it's straight back towards the Chelsea forward line. Coulson is there this time. Flicked on by Origi. Ings. Foden. Good tackle again. And that is that. What a game. A point's better than nothing, but in this title race, it might not be enough.
Should be enough for all 3 points, but it wasn't to be, and they'll be really disappointed all round.
Well, we couldn't get the 3 points, which would have been huge, but we were away to the team in fourth, so we can't complain too much. The question is what's happened elsewhere, and I think it's gone back in City's favour. Let's have a look. Sick of getting them emails about progress assessments. So then, what were the results? In fact, Liverpool haven't played yet. So let's just fast forward one day further. And, well, we've come out the big losers. It looks like City and Liverpool have done the job. but we didn't. Liverpool did beat Tottenham 3-2. City beat Southampton 3-1. So we were briefly within touching distance of the top of the league by 1 point. And we've gone back to 3. Liverpool have overtaken us now and are 2 points off City. We are just behind them. We have maintained the gap to Chelsea at least. If we'd have lost that game, then, well, we'd have been on, what, 53? They'd have been on 48. So there'd have been a 5-point gap. So we've done well to draw that game in hindsight. But, yeah, we've lost out to Liverpool a little bit. And I just hope we can bounce back and maintain our position in this title race, because we were within touching distance briefly. But Chelsea remain 4th. Newcastle are up to 5th now, which is quite crazy for them. But I think it's safe to say, unless Chelsea can put a run together, it's a 3-horse race, and we are clinging on to the end of it right now. As for the next episode then, what's going to happen next? We've got Leicester in the league, Charlton in the cup again. I'll probably simulate that one and jump in if I have to. So we can get the second leg of the League Cup out the way. In fact, we could even sim that as well. 2-goal lead, maybe, possibly, I'm not too sure. And then Arsenal in the league, depending on what happens in the Watford game and if we want to sim that or not. We could play Norwich in the next episode as well, which then means after that it's Villarreal, Liverpool and Watford. So we are right back into the Champions League stuff as well. Some big games coming up. Big games. That Liverpool game could be absolutely huge to keep us in the title race. But anyway, if you've enjoyed this video, guys, hit that like button as always. Subscribe to the channel for much more FIFA 21 career mode to come. We are 15 games away from the end of the season, as well as obviously not including all of the other potential Champions League, FA Cup, etc. games that we might play. But yeah, this title race continues on. I hope you're enjoying it as much as I am. I'll see you guys next time.